Hello YouTube, welcome to another one of my Duel Links videos. And today I have for you a Lightsworn deck. Sorry, lost my train of thought there. Every time I get down to platinum ranks, I like to start things off, you know, when the season is fresh. I like to use a fun deck that I know it's not necessarily going to be able to compete with the meta. So that's what I'm doing here. We're running a 30 card Lightsworn deck. I've made so many videos on Lightsworn and I still love to play them. I just wish we would get Judgment Dragon to make the deck, you know, actually competitive. But we're running it with Spell Specialist this time around. Balance didn't work out as well as I wanted it to, as some of you guys might have seen in the stream. So I went with Spell Specialist. We're running one Galaxy Cyclone, one Monster Reborn, two Monster Reincarnation, one Lightsworn Sanctuary. This card, once per turn, you can send one Lightsworn monster from your hand to the graveyard, then target one other Lightsworn monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Each time a card or cards is sent from your deck to the graveyard, plus one shine counter on this card. If a Lightsworn card you control would be destroyed by a card effect, you can remove two shine counters from your side of the field for each of those Lightsworn cards instead. So the protection effect is not really too relevant. You're not gonna get too many counters on this card, you know, in order to protect like several monsters. But the discard to get a Lightsworn monster back is really good. It's basically a third Monster Reincarnation in the deck, but it has a different name, so it works with Spell Specialist since you need 5 cards with 5 spells with different names. And then we have obviously the 3 Grasslook Screener. We're trying to get to that as soon as possible so we can get our combos off. I threw in 2 Glorious Illusion as the only trap in the deck, and it works really well. You can special summon any Lightsworn monster from your graveyard, and it'll also mill 2 cards from the top of your deck during each end phase. The rest of the deck is very standard. I threw in 1 Jinso for that spice since we have the Reincarnation and we also have Monster Reborn. Why not throw him in there, you know, in case we're going up against that heavy back row deck. 2 Celestia, still don't have a third one. 3 Lila, 3 Jane, 1 Gargonith, actually 2. I was running 3 and it's just way too cloggy, especially with Wolf in the deck. His Wolf for some reason always ends up in my hand at the beginning. You still gotta run 3 Wolf because, you know, you don't want to run 2 and then open up with 2 and then there's literally nothing in your deck that you can special summon by discard, you know, by milling anymore. So I run with 3 even though it's high risk. But we do have the Monster Reincarnation and the Lightsworn Sanctuary to pitch it from the hand and, you know, have some use to it. 2 Gara, just another monster that can be normal summon. 1 Bacon Saver, 1 AD Changer, and 2 Gishki Mollusk, which are gonna let us, you know, look at top 3 cards of our deck and kind of manage our top deck so that we can get, you know, Celestia or Jinso or whatever you might need. That's it for the deck list. Let's just go get into some replays. I'm streaming right after this, but you guys won't see this video until the stream's over. So hopefully the stream went well. Here we're going up against a Maximilian Pegasus first. Running Mind Scan, we're going first. We have a good hand, I guess, with Glorious Illusion. That's pretty much it. Then we top deck that Grasslook Screener. That's what makes the entire game. We're gonna adjust our top deck even though it doesn't matter. We're trying to go for game here. So we're gonna use Lila to destroy one of the back rows. Activate my AD Changer to destroy the other back row. So I force him to use, you know, both of his defensive cards. Now I can use Monster Reincarnation, get my Celestia, tribute for it, and then with my Gishki Mollusk, that is exact game. That's an easy win. Yeah, grass definitely, you know, helps the deck a ton. Before, I didn't want to depend too much on grass. Lila is nice to have, but grass just makes the deck so fast, and, you know, so when you see it, more often than not, you're gonna be able to win. As long as you survive. If you go first and your opponent OTKs you, you know, it's definitely a problem. This deck does not have a lot of defensive options. And that's why, like I said, it's not gonna really compete with the meta, but it's just gonna give you some fun duels. We see the Holy Guard. I wasn't afraid of getting OTK'd. I figured it was either gonna be Amazonas or Gladiators. Neither of those decks can really OTK turn 1. I didn't want to waste my grass immediately, and wanted to give him an opportunity to set some back row, use my Galaxy Cyclone. We try to snipe away the Amazonas Onslaught, but sniping away Canadia is actually even better, because now they can Canadia my Celestia. I'm still gonna get rid of the Onslaught and his other back row, which was Amazonas Willpower. We're gonna get a Wolf back. Destroy the 2 monsters, and I'm feeling pretty good here. I have Monster Reincarnation, so if my Celestia leaves the field, which she will because of Amazonas Heirloom, I can use my Reincarnation, get her back, pop 2 cards yet again, and they scoop it up before I can even finish. I mean, at that point they were in a top deck situation, so I can see why the scoop. And as always, I send them a nice after the duel. A little bit of BM there. Here we got Joey Wheeler. I've seen a lot of Joeys. I feel like I want to make a Last Gamble deck. I just haven't really thought of anything. It's been a while since I used Last Gamble. I stopped gambling after all those 1 and 6 rolls with Snipe Hunter and then double tails with my blowback dragon. We got grass to open up. Gishki is gonna set our top deck, and we also get a wolf, so we can immediately tribute that for Celestia, mill some more. We're gonna trigger a Hallucigenia, which actually prevents me from winning the game right here, because it halved the attack of my Lightsworn Angel. We're gonna use Glorious Illusion. He's gonna summon the Hallucigenia. It doesn't really matter. I go for the Jinso just because I wanted, I wanted him on the field. I wanted my boy on the field, and then win the game easily. And in case he had some Karibos or something in hand, I wanted to have a guy there to keep me safe from traps. Anytime I can summon a Jinso, I will summon a Jinso. Alright, we got Arcana Mirrors. I thought this was Blue Eyes, but I don't actually remember what this guy was playing. No skill at the beginning of the duel, so they just end their turn. We're gonna have Lightsworn Sanctuary. We're gonna mill some more cards. Gishki Mullis is gonna set our top deck. And I believe I put our Monster Reincarnation at the top of the deck, maybe? Monster Reborn. So we're gonna destroy the back row. It's a golden, it's a Cursed Bamboo Sword to search a golden bamboo sword. And now I can use my continuous spell to get a Celestia, pop the monster, mill a wolf that I already knew was there because of my Gishki Mollusk. And then we're gonna use the Monster Reborn. I wanted him to put Jinso on the board. He ends up picking the other Lightsworn, so I just farm him a little bit with the 3200 attack. But yeah, like I said, this deck is very fun. It's very explosive, but it's a 30 card deck, so you will break, obviously, from time to time. Especially because I'm running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 monsters that I cannot summon, turn 1. So yeah, it's a big yikes when you draw all those. I think this is the last replay against Leo. Once again, we'll start with Grassloop Screener. Gotta love that. Unfortunately, we don't mill any wolves, but we do have AD Changer in there, so that's something. We're gonna see a Mushroom send out a Martial Leaf to the graveyard, destroying my Jane. I decide to take this damage, pick up another Lightsworn, and out of blind faith here, I activate my my Grassloop Screener. I'm like, hey, maybe, I mill 1 wolf, special summon that, tribute for my Gargronith, switch his monster into defense mode so I can pierce 3500 to the face and then finish him off with that wolf. Very satisfying win, and I believe that is the last replay. Yeah, that's the last replay. Just a quick video. I'm gonna start, you know, lately I've been wondering if I should even record videos because I don't really have any new deck or new content. But you know, I think I'm gonna start uploading more frequently for you guys, even if it's nothing new, just something that I'm having fun playing, and hopefully you guys enjoy seeing it too. But that's gonna be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you want. Join my Discord if you haven't, the link will be down in the description, along with my PayPal link if you guys want to support my channel, support my content. I really appreciate that. And till next time.